Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Midnight Suns. We're going to be picking our mission in just a moment. I just want to have a very quick run around just to see how big this place is. In fact, let's have a quick look at the map. So at the moment, yeah, we're coming down through the chapel area. I'm glad it changes to like an indoor map when you're around here. Ooh, what's this? Embers swirl in this cloudy crystal, almost too hot to touch. Its surface glows like liquid fire. Glyphs of smoke resolve and vanish around a core of obsidian glass. Ooh, that gave us some arcane knowledge. What's this? 5 symbols arranged in a row. The order is probably important. Can I... Fine, let's doodle this in front of me, seeing as I have a pen. So we've got the weird triangle thing. We have the half moon with the legs. We have mountains. We've got praying mantis. And then we've got the boat. Alright, well I've got them drawn, so if we run into them, I do think we spotted one of those outside. What's this? A strength card. Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. The card represents great courage, taking control of one's destiny. It's a tarot card. Complete collections to gain special rewards. So there's going to be plenty of stuff for us to find. We're going to want to read this journal page as well. So part of the caretaker's journal. I try to remind myself that 16 is a young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I'm optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future. But there have been outbursts, and we cannot control these. I do worry we may face some unfortunate collateral damage. It sounds so harsh to put these words on page, but this is the reality I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, but nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel this energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith or her minions. Only time will tell. Oh, we're going to have some proper hunting to do. Alright, before we pick a mission, I guess this is Blade's quarters? Ah, yeah, if these are the barracks, that would make a lot of sense. Okay, before we pick a mission... We run faster outside, interesting. We're going to have a look around the grounds. Maybe not too far around the grounds, because it looks like there's going to be a lot to explore. I'm not sure we can get further up that. This looks like... Ah, there we go. There is actually supposed to be something over here. Maybe this opens up later. Or maybe it's just like a statue for us to visit. Looks like there's a way over up there. What's this? Heart's Ease. A masterwork. In addition to the paintings already hanging in the Abbey, masterworks can be found. They can be hung in any empty frames. Okay, so we can use these to just brighten the place up, I assume. Right, well, we're not going back just yet. Anyone knows what I'm like in games like this. It's always got to be loot the room first. That is not a symbol that we've seen before, so nothing to do there. We can't quite hop down straight off the edge there. Apparently we care about our ankles. No hero landings in our immediate future. So how far along have we gone? We're mostly just going along the riverbank right now. That looks like something new.
This is which sign?
A glyph scrawled on bone chalk, meaning known only to the rich who wrote it. And it looks like we have some bits and bobs around, but nothing we can interact with. We'll have to remember that this is at the end of the river. I wonder if there's specific areas for people in this abbey, like training areas or secrets that you can only unlock with them. Allegory of the transience of life. It's another masterwork. Okay, so at the moment I'm mostly doing a left wall hug around the edge. Whereabouts have we made it to at the moment? Oh, this area is huge. Don't worry, I'm not going to spend the whole time running around and exploring, but we are going to have a good hunt. I guess this is going to be Ghost Rider's new location. And probably once we've done the initial mission, we're going to have people dotted around all over the place. What's this over here? Anything to see? Ooh, that's a way down. That is another one of those tombs. So that's not opening up right now. It's interesting that we found 2 of those so far. That almost looks like it should lead somewhere as well. We might be able to find a way to open that up in the future. Evening in the Woods, another masterpiece. We'll add that to the collection. Ooh. Okay, this is a bigger tomb. That looked similar to the bit that we saw before that had the symbol in front of it. Temperance. That's another tarot card. Cloak pours from his goblet into daggers, allowing the power between them to retain balance. This card represents harmony, creating something new through combination. There is another tomb. Yeah, all of these are going to end up being opened up, I'm sure. And this is heading back towards the start. I want to just check that symbol that we saw on the ground over here. Was it over here? Yes, right. That is not one of the ones that we saw on the wall. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'm not seeing anything extra as we move down. So I think maybe it's oh no, we haven't been over this way yet. The damsel and Orlando. Common masterwork. A common masterwork. Is it Orlando Bloom? Ooh. These are not the symbols either. There's a lot of sigils in this place. I think we've been all the way around the edge of the building.
Taking a big risk with your children.
I just want to have a check a little bit further inland. What's that say? Friend, teacher, companion, and student. Beloved. Agatha. Oh, Agatha Harkness, I guess. Is there anything behind? No. And then this is heading back through to the other side. So just running a little bit closer to the building, looking for anything we might have missed. We haven't actually had a look at that training area. Not seeing any more tarot cards or documents or anything. Have we already found that one? Yes, we have. Right, what about this relaxing area at the water? Ooh, hello. There's a water rod. Barely a stone at all. This blue-black topaz almost seeps through the fingers when held. It smells strongly of a tide pool. And if held to the ear, sounds of the sea. And these symbols are also not the ones that we've seen before. So yeah, if they've got stuff squirreled away everywhere, I'm sure there's going to be bits that we've missed. Let's have a look in the center. Nothing immediately obvious. Nothing at the bar. No, I think we're not bad for a first scooch around the place, I'd say. We haven't looked down in the forge. And what do we have? We've got the moon. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. Ooh, and what's this? Cluttered table. Desk cluttered with books, and some of them are older than you. And you are quite old. I mean, I'm all for forbidden knowledge. Chest with vials.
Something.
Wooden chest with brass hardware containing glass vials. Nothing explicitly over the side. Dr. Strange's cape.
I see.
Oh, one of Strange's capes. Suspended in an ornate glass case, the cape floats in the air, rippling slightly. The Orb of Agamotto. Strange's Orb of Agamotto, one of few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. Powerful energy emanates from inside the orb as it seems to rotate indefinitely. Okay, anything dotted over here? Hey, Tony's armor. One of his many suits, polished to a high gloss. That's powered off, the eyes seem to follow you. Well, not really, they're just kind of glowing. And the star. Right, Nova rises up in the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Okay, I think we've done everything in here. So I said we weren't going to run around for very long. We spent 15 minutes exploring the world. Yeah, I'll talk to you in just a moment.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
The table is all yours. Let's get to it.
final faded journal page. So we've moved the Abbey from a transient home to Salem, and I must confess I'm astounded at the natural beauty of this place. But there's no time for sentiment. We have a job to do. Cthon has found influence here, with Hiram Shaw, through a page of the Darkhold. The Moon Seal did not bring the witches the protection it should have. Several have been killed already. There's no telling how far this dark power could go. For now, we watch from the safety of the Abbey. Hidden away amongst thick woodland, we must understand what it is we face.
I think you mean big egos. But none of that matters unless they can help us get to Wanda.
And we have one more journal. The Coven of Witches from across the sea is sent for our help. I regret I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. I've sent a Moon Seal to their home in Salem, by way of the Knights of Wundagore. I've no doubt this will take care of the troubles they face.
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you.
I'm calling it now. You two are gonna be best friends before this thing is over.
Okay, let's use the table.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older.
Just a little.
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
She looks a bit like Fiona Shaw.
And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
She's back.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony, that's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
I love that there's a book of demonology on the table.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Yeah.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Oh, if we're starting with Blade and Doctor Strange, I'm very happy with that. Okay, so New York City, Sanctum Symbiotum.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
The Sanctum Sanctorum contains many powerful artifacts which must be protected. Doctor Strange needs to return to the Sanctum, find the Scarlet Witch, and stabilize the wards. It's going to give us a gamma coil common thing, which we haven't learned anything about yet, so let's just confirm. And I've got cool swords. Yeah. Looks like everyone starts off with much the same stats. Strange has slightly less health, but that's fine. mission details, it's not giving us anything extra to go on. So yeah, let's just
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something. Unless Bruce is right about gamma interference. If such a thing could even exist. The wards have been activated before, and I've never experienced such a reaction. Or perhaps I have simply erased that timeline so as not to affect my own destiny. I am quite efficient with my future and past selves in that regard.
It is prompting us to have a look at the map. So let's... Oh, we can zoom in on the map. Okay, good. It looks like everyone's headed down to the edge. We do need to speak to Dr. Strange. So let's push on with that.
Ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Sure, I'm fine to not tarry. Can your apprentice withstand Lilith?
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since
she went evil.
One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold.
Or the entire Sanctum will be destroyed.
In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Okay, that gave us a little bit of friendship XP with Doctor Strange.
As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid.
There he is in our heroes. Look at that. Friendship level 2 out of 15. Oh, maybe that's until it levels up. 2 out of 15 till it levels up, I guess.
What little time we had to our advantage.
Alright, let's move to the Wild Cliffs.
About time.
Hey, Blade.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
X-Men crossover. Is she gonna cut a hole? Nice.
Any more questions?
That'll work. Where'd it go?
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
I wonder if that's someone else's character generation that just
From
appears.
Here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor. So we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
Right, I have to find out, can we go off the edge? We cannot go off the edge. So this is a safe place. Also, there's no map. The lack of map is because you are elsewhere. Now, for those watching, these loading times are on a very fast SSD.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
It took a photo anyway.
Well, at least
What
one
an
of the
ass.
boards of protection is still in place.
Or maybe not.
I suggest we hurry.
Guess they're going to try and stop us.
Arm Alpha in position.
Hydra officer, not your average goon.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
Sounds a bit like Chris Evans, that Hydra officer. Defeat all enemies to complete the encounter.
I hesitate to call this good news,
Ooh.
but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Okay, so we've got some cool abilities. The most interesting ones so far are the strikes, which allow us to chain monster. Oh, they've got more health. Okay, well, we could just eliminate two of these guys straight up. Let's go you and you. Oh, Blade, yes.
You kissed the mother with that mouth?
We need 2 heroism to knock that back. They've got quite a lot more health, these guys. You know, serious business. Let's... Yeah, stab you twice.
And I thought Man-Thing was up.
And we could do a quick strike, or we could use Agamotto's gaze to get... Oh, or we can... Right. So we can use the axe. It will reduce the enemy's offense by 50%. And it does more damage if we've got more heroism, which we don't at the moment. But it is going to reduce his damage by 50%. Or we could just kill this guy outright. He's targeting Blade. He's targeting Blade. He's targeting me.
A moment.
It's reasonable. It's
Cannot possibly match your strength.
not the biggest, but it'll do.
Never surrender.
Ow!
That's not supposed to hurt. I've been waiting for this.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Looks like they have got help.
A little help.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Okay, this has got potential if we had more damage cards in our hand. Okay, attacks with the quick will refund the card play when used to knock out an enemy. Ooh. So if we knock him back into this guy...
Watch and
Does that mean we still have... Yeah, we still have 3 card plays. Okay, I like that. So here's an idea. We do Agamotto's Gaze and Blessing of the Vishanti to make Blade's strike next turn even bigger.
Prepare yourself.
Now, if I'd done things in a different order, I think it would have been slightly better for us, but...
light shines on the
Oh, it even puts 5 on the wind. Brilliant. Well, we could use it to just knock this guy back into the thing. Which is going to give us another free card play. Hey! Doctor Strange leveled up. Plus health, plus offense. Well, I think taking another guy out is probably the smart move. His offense is still reduced. So take this one out for now. I should have checked. Is quick strike quick? Yes, it is. We should have done quick strike over here first. That's a mistake. And there's no wind back, so we'll just have to learn from it. We can get this guy killed. We can do a decent bit of damage here.
Here it comes.
Crunk. Ah, no, you've got to be in the right position for it. Well, we can still do a move. We can still do a move. So, let's change to us. We'll move to here, and we'll blat this thing through. Oh, wow. It's bouncing off it. I thought it was going to be chucking it. Well, I'm cool with that. We can't really slide that anywhere worthwhile, so this guy is going to get to attack Blade. Okay, well let's heal Blade.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate.
There you go, buddy. Oh, it's bigger. It takes more to use, but it is bigger. And this guy is a minion, so like this is completely over the top. You know what? Let's use our whip. Strange has already had a level up. Oh, and we can whip him back into other things.
You were too weak for this fight.
That's kind of what we just did. I like it.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
That's not a good look. Oh, that's a tentacle.
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Are they stealing my sanctum? Oh, hell no.
Oh, God.
Or just sneaking in.
Exactly.
I see this being a problem.
Not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Not.
Do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are Venom to all who oppose her. And you are lost.
I did not expect to see Venom on a demon. Okay, we've got to defeat Fallen Venom. His symbiote binds can be broken by attacking them with hero abilities. They don't let me know which hero they're going to attack, and they can attack multiple times.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Okay, so we could do a quick strike to take one of these out. Actually, we could do several quick strikes. So we could do this one on you.
Don't blink.
That's the spirit.
Could do a quick slash with the hunter over here. Just knocked him clean off the edge. So we've still got 3 plays left. I want to get this up if I can. So if we go make him bleed, then quick strike on him, then do the axe.
Even the best can get better.
Oh, hell yeah. Steak? That's 24 damage. He's got 133 health. Yeah, we need to max out the damage, so we'll save steak. We'll do quick strike.
Time to bleed.
So that gets the bleed.
We will heal faster than you.
And yeah, we're gonna want to weaken him for certain. Now, it says it's not telegraphing who he's going to attack, but he keeps turning around to face the hunters. So I kind of think he's going to go after me. We could move and reposition, but I don't think that's going to help anything.
Not too strong for you. Stop your struggling.
Unexpected.
Can't break free.
2 damage on Strange. Ooh, scary.
They haven't given up yet.
That bleed is good. Okay, so Hero is bound and unable to act, so we're not going to be able to do this stake, but we've got plenty of other things we can do.
You belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrance. Slowly savor your delicious brains.
Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Okay, we can
Thankfully, no.
do a slash, which will give us some knockback. We could move across to here. Yeah, that makes us discard a card, which is not particularly useful. We do still have 3 card plays left. This would give us 2 left. Okay, here's the plan. Blessing of the Vishanti. Make everything we've got stronger.
A gift from ancient traditions.
Then we need the hunter to kind of knock that back. Freeze up blade for next turn, not this turn. Oh, we've still got 2 card plays left. Amazing. Well, we can just do a whip. No, not a whip, because that's going to make us discard a card. We'll just do a slash here. We'll just push them back over there. Yay, there's my level up. And then we can get the stake on Fallen Venom. Has supervillain Binder's stun only restrains for 1 action. Cannot be knocked off the edge. After being melee attacked, 50% chance to gain symbiote skin. Okay, so there's a chance we're going to go straight back in, but totally worth it for the extra bleed on him.
I'm a bit surprised they all still have their heads.
So yeah, he's got 3 bleed on him. It's always 12 damage, okay. So it's just the amount of turns that it adds to.
First you die, then we eat.
Oh,
I should have deflected that.
little bit painful. Hey! He just threw me into an explosive barrel. That's not cool. Well, 2 can play at that.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Oh no. No, I got this.
Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
Shall fill your belly with my flame.
1 down.
Pain is angering.
There's his symbiote skin. Okay, so he'll bind the next hero that melee attacks him. We can forcefully knock him back. I don't mind getting bound on this, because we're going to send him into this. Overkill.
Their best was still not enough for us.
Unsurprisingly, symbiote skin removed, and we don't even have to defeat the other goon.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Little bit eager. Little bit eager. I have to say, I like this Lilith Venom.
Hey, big guy! I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Hungry!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
That was brilliant. And there's our victory. Mission rating 3 stars. I wonder if like it just gives you empty stars if you don't get them. Finished in 6 turns. Okay, so there's obviously a point system. What the hell is gloss? Is that like the shine of the comic covers? Anyway, 40 for completing the mission, 40 for finishing it in 6 turns, and 40 because it was an encounter. We can't change the difficulty, so that is all it is. And we got this common gamma coil. Most importantly, everyone got a level up. It may not be much, but progress is progress. Here we go. If the loading times end up being really, really long, I may end up cutting them out in the future. They're not too bad yet.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look. What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
That's acceptable losses.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Than the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
Ooh, angry.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less.
It's just goop. It'll wash off.
We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Alright, so we got a bit of friendship XP with both Blade and Doctor Strange. That's cool. We're going to finish there, though. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Midnight Suns. See you soon.